A labor shortage in Canada is continuing, the inflation rate is growing, it affects some economic sectors, and immigrants are leaving the country. Hi from Canada, we tell you the week's most important news, and you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's begin. Some Canadians are eligible for the Climate Action Incentive Payment, a payment due to climate change. Earlier they could also get this payment, but requesting funds by filling out a declaration was necessary. Now the payment is automatic. It depends on the family composition and is available only in several provinces. Ivana Pavlenko, the founder of the channel, and her family have already received over $800 Canadian compensation. Good news for those who wish to immigrate. Canada continues to experience a labor shortage. The number of job openings now is at a historical high. The healthcare, construction, manufacturing and retail sectors are the most understaffed. If you want to know which specialists are the most in demand, check an article on our website by the link below. Now we're moving to immigration draws. On July 12, the province of British Columbia sent out 174 invitations to candidates from various streams. Early childhood educators, health professionals and vets were selected. On the same day, a general draw was held for all professions, including technical ones. Compared to previous draws, the passing scores in the general selection were high, while in the rest they remained unchanged. A major draw was held by the province of Saskatchewan on July 14. 627 candidates were invited. 2 of them were Ukrainian citizens, they were invited separately from the rest of the participants. Saskatchewan also selected 195 candidates from the occupation in demand stream and 430 people from the express entry stream. On the same day, Ontario had a draw. The province invited 755 people from the skilled trade stream. The passing score wasn't very high, but candidates must have lived and worked in Ontario for at least a year. There was also an occupation list, and only certain specialists were invited. Unfortunately, not all news last week was positive. The shortage of doctors affects the quality of care in Canadian hospitals and even leads to tragic consequences. Last week, Canadians were shocked by the death of an emergency patient. He died after several hours of waiting for an appointment. While in some sectors work is in full swing, and there are not enough employees, the tourism industry is still in a deplorable state. The pandemic is almost over, but the 2022 events don't inspire hope. Canadian airports are in chaos, and traveling by car is unprofitable due to rising petrol prices. Some experts blame the government for the situation, as Canada continues to require travelers to be fully vaccinated, making the country even less attractive for tourists. However, the authorities aren't going to ease the restrictions. From July 19, international passengers will again undergo random tests for COVID-19. They say it's necessary for identifying new strains, but the tourism industry reacts extremely negatively. Another problem that caused a lot of discontents. Not long ago, a major Canadian telecom operator experienced a large-scale failure, due to which millions of the country's residents lost mobile and internet connections. The company decided to provide 5 days of free service to those affected by the failure, but Canadians consider it not enough. The Bank of Canada raised the benchmark interest rate sharply due to inflation. It increased by 1 point and now is 2.5%. This is the highest increase at a time since 1998. Inflation in the country is now 7.7%, also a record rate. Especially Canadians feel the rise in grocery prices. Experts say real estate prices shouldn't rise, but it will be more difficult to get a mortgage. Newcomers have had difficulties with housing anyway. They can face trouble searching for a real estate agent and renting because Canadians often prefer to rent out housing to other Canadians rather than immigrants. We spoke with an agent from Toronto and found out why it can be difficult for a newcomer to rent an apartment or house and how to get out of this situation. You'll find the details on our website, the link below. Though Canada is a developed country with high living standards, there are some cons. Some immigrants come here for a better life but fail to adapt and integrate into the new society. As a result, some newcomers end up going back to their home countries. We described the main reasons on our website by the link below. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell icon to stay updated. See you in Canada.